Hello, hello. This is your girl, Saleo Moon. Good evening. Gotta show off my hourglass that my son got me off Amazon. This keeps me from being too chatty from running over an hour. This reading is this is a personal reading for MG on Reddit. Their first request was for me to look at what was coming up for them in career and finance. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Well, everything wants to hop out. Okay. I'm going to shuffle that again. I'm a little bit of a klutz. If it wants back out, it'll come back out. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. Okay. We have Devil inverted, Queen of Cups inverted, Eight of Swords upright, Three of Cups upright, and Nine of Wands. Let's see. Well, I'm looking at the fact that first thing I notice is the Devil, but it's inverted right beside this Queen of Cups. I feel like either this is some career trouble coming to an end, or the fact that you are feeling maybe tied to a job or a position that you don't like. Queen of Cups, which is an unusual one, asking about career. I'm not sure, but ask for clarification on all of this. But Eight of Swords. Something's got you tied up or blocked. But the thing I'm drawn to over here, the Three of Cups. Is there something creative, MG, that you maybe want to do with some friends, with some others? Because this is a very joyful card. Maybe there's some sort of collaboration either coming up or something you want to do. Nine of Wands. This person is tired. They're kind of looking back. Looks a little sorrowful. Kind of gives me the feeling that you've put a lot into something and maybe haven't gotten out what you want. Let's see what else comes out here. I should probably clarify with a different deck, but I'm not feeling drawn to. Okay, there we go. That's making a little more sense now. There's someone in your way. This is definitely a work. There's a lot of cups out here. You did also ask me about love. But this is feeling like you're in the Three of Pentacles is sandwiched in between the inverted Nine and Ten of Cups. I am a little, this has me a little bit stumped. I'm going to go over here. Celestial Insights Oracle cards. But let me first point out so YouTube doesn't ding me. This is a flameless candle from Amazon. Link 5. I might throw it in the description, but that's not a real flame. Just making sure that is understood. This crystal fell out once here. We're going to leave it there. What's got MG? Your finances seem, something about your finances seems complex. Something. Do you not have a job? Are you looking? Respect for yourself and others is key to your growth. Have you felt a lack of respect in some areas of your life? By setting clear boundaries and honoring yourself, the world will follow suit. Do you feel like there's a raise or promotion, position, or something that you haven't spoken up about? That you don't feel like you're getting your just due for? Maybe you were passed over for something, or something you regret not going for? Patience. Okay, for the Queen of Cups. Patience is the key to achieving your goals. Have you been feeling restless? Trust in the process and wait for things to unfold. Great outcomes take time. Maybe that's why she's inverted there. Feeling like either you need to wait or maybe you're tired of waiting. Let's see where this goes. Maybe you're tired of waiting. Maybe dead end job. Barrier maze. And boundary came out for clarification on the Eight of Swords. Confusion may feel overwhelming, but remember that every maze has an exit. I'm sure you guys hear my fur baby running around the background. Forgive me there. He's excited. He's a puppy. He's a big old 64-pound puppy named Buddy. You might be struggling with difficult problems, but shifting your perspective could reveal the solution. And then boundary comes up. Setting healthy boundaries is crucial for your well-being. Do you feel overwhelmed by others? Clearly define your limits. Protect your emotions and mental space. You know, that ties directly into the very first card we pulled for clarification on the inverted devil. Boundaries might be an issue for you. Are you being taken advantage of in your work position? Or is someone taking advantage of your finances? Maybe you're working more than you should be and not getting compensated for the time you put in. I don't know. Because this is hazy. It's not feeling clear yet, but we'll keep going. Renewal. You are entering into a phase of renewal and fresh energy. Have you been feeling worn out? It's time to refresh yourself. Whether by resting or changing your environment, new energy is on the way. Again, my first feeling was here that there was a collaboration maybe you wanted to do with others. Like I said, this is joyful, and then you get renewal on this. If you're stuck somewhere and you're not happy with where your career is going or the job path you're on or thinking about going, maybe take some time and consider shifting gears here. This deck is wanting to talk, so we're going to keep going with it. This is everything wants to fall out again. Guilty. Guilt can hold you back. Are you carrying the weight of past decisions? Forgive yourself and move forward. Only then can you truly grow. Buddy, could you get out of the box for me? Thank you, baby. That's clarification on this guy, 9 of Wands. He's looking back. Looks haggard and tired. Are you feeling guilty for doing something or not doing something? Are you carrying the weight of past decisions? If there's a move you made or didn't make, and you're feeling bad about it, this is heavy. Both of these cards look heavy. I would say forgive yourself or don't dwell. Forgive is a heavy word. I mean, we all have to make decisions, especially in work, for career, finances. Maybe you gave up something to take care of someone or something, but whatever you did and you're not where you want to be, quit kicking yourself for it, because that's not going to help. And you know, we all are our own worst critics. Maybe not be so hard on yourself for whatever's going on. Got strength, union, universe, and sacred union. You are stronger than you realize. Though the times may be tough, remember that you have the courage and resilience to get through it. Your inner strength will help you overcome all obstacles. Like, remember when I said this? It feels like something's in your way. But maybe it's not holding you down or holding you back as hard as you think. The one thing I do like about tarot is it reminds us that a lot of times we feel like there's only one or two options, maybe three that we can do, but with some insight and reflection, might be 17 different routes we can take. Little variations upon a theme. But yeah, it feels like something is in your way. Union Universe, I don't tend to read oracle cards upside down or inverted. Your connection to the universe is stronger than you think. Have you felt disconnected lately? Reconnect with your inner spirit and the world around you. The universe is always guiding you. Sacred union. Two powerful forces are uniting, whether in a relationship or within yourself. This union brings energy and growth. But I read that as bridges. Maybe something's trying to bridge a gap for you here, because I got bridge earlier. Embrace this connection. It will lead you to deeper understanding and confirmation. You asked me about love as well, and the Ten of Cups, that's wish fulfillment and love, and that's inverted. But then it says two powerful forces are uniting. Is there possibly something, maybe your career, finances, and all of that is tied to your love life in some way? And what we have face up on the bottom of the deck is accept. Accepting things as they are can be a powerful step forward. You may be resisting changes lately. Let go of control and you'll discover peace and new opportunities in the present. And then you have hope and value yourself. Hold on. Okay, hold on. This is... I can't get a clear feeling on if whether or not you're already employed or you're looking or you're just working someplace that you're getting so little out of it that you feel like it's nothing. I feel like whatever is going on with your work is very unfulfilling, very unsatisfying. Or maybe if you're looking for a job, you're starting to feel hopeless. Maybe you passed up on an opportunity and you wished you hadn't. You know, that's not unusual. You know, you have to pick between 2 or 3 offers. You pick one that doesn't pan out, and you spend a lot of time kicking yourself for not taking the other one. Harness the loyal, protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Again, I just keep getting this feeling that you're being called to take a risk and do something. It feels like maybe it's unorthodox, out of the norm, possibly a creative endeavor. But in this economy, I'm sure we're all a little gun shy about moving outside of the norm. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. I'm sitting here and I'm trying to make sense of this. But maybe I am trying to interpret it too hard and it makes sense to you already. I have to keep that in mind. Maybe it's making sense to you already. Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Okay. This is feeling like you didn't get a promotion, pay cut, or even, like I said, loss of a job. And you're struggling. But that's not going to be forever. I'm looking around. I'm looking at my decks. I feel like, okay. I want to pick up the Soul Truths, but deep dive. I'm hoping, MG, I'm really hoping this is making sense to you. Because like I said, all of it feels heavy.
Okay, here's big stuff. The low temperature will be 33 degrees at 6 a.m. today.
Vivid splendor.
Overnight low of 34 degrees.
Trust your ability to shine and make a positive impact by being true to yourself. Bold confidence. Gentle flow. Consider being flexible and wisely yielding rather than resisting the changes. Graceful moves. Explore and nurture the many diverse talents and potentials within you. Hidden trait. I'm feeling like you want to do something so bad, but you're thinking about how risky it is, how it'll be perceived by others, the potential chance of what we would consider failure. Notice air quotes there. Has you just basically a chokehold on you. Has you just stuck. I don't use this deck often. The universe answers. So, if I'm correct, if I'm not totally missing the mark, and you're wanting to take a risk and do something, let's see if we can get you on some advice on whether or not you should. And then we'll reset this and see what we get for you in love. But I still can't shake the feeling. And maybe this is love of a hobby or something that I'm feeling down here with 9 and 10 of Cups. But I don't know. Next month. Either go for what you've been scared to go for next month. All of this is going to turn around. But next month's February. If you've been patiently waiting for something, there you go. I hope that helps. And please be honest, if I was totally off the mark, it does not hurt my feelings at all to be told to do so. So just drop me in a comment on the link to this video when I send it to you. But like I said, I'm going to reset the board and go ahead and do your love reading. And hopefully that's a bit more clear, because this one left me kind of a little bit bereft as to what to say. But maybe that's why you asked for a reading, that whatever's going on with you is not feeling too good. It's got you feeling pretty confused as well. And I can't say I blame you. Like I said, head's hurting a little bit. It's just like that whole reading was heavy. That whole thing felt heavy. So you're carrying a lot of weight. Maybe you're carrying the financial weight and responsibility of a couple of households or several people, or you feel like you have a lot riding on your shoulders, or whatever decision you're trying to make, or whatever you're waiting on. 6 of Cups inverted. Going on to your love. Whoa. 3 of Pentacles again. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles for the love reading. Tower moment. 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Someone you've known for a long time. Friendship maybe trying to turn into something, or you want it to turn into something, but I'm also drawn to this figure in the background. Maybe you've got somebody in the background, or someone that's causing problems. Working. Is this someone you work with? that you have a thing for? That you've been waiting on them to do something? Tower moment. Well, pardon my French, but something went out of hell. Six of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Is someone close to you, whether it be a coworker or this person you care about? With this being inverted, this feels like someone took advantage of you, like you were not treated fairly. She's wielding her weapons with blinders on. You've been blind to how someone is feeling. Go over here. I can't say I've had a reading where I have felt so stuttered in a long time. But don't take that personally. Again, I have a feeling whatever you have going on is really complex, or maybe it's been going on for a long time. This does not feel new at all. This one's out. Do you still think about me? I feel like this is you wondering if maybe that's with this person you've known for a long time, wondering if they still think about you. Standby card. I'm sorry for not contacting you. You deserve the best. Hope you're doing well. I could lose myself in you. I want to make it up to you. Okay, maybe somebody did pull something here. I wish things were different because this is a choice. I can't figure out if this is you or them, but you will know. Did you ghost someone, or did they ghost you? Maybe they did so because they didn't feel like they were good enough. Or you don't feel like you're good enough for this person. If this is someone that you've lost contact with, or y'all had fallen out, I know the thought of rejection. None of us like the thought of rejection. But the what if is heavier. I will tell you that because I've been in a similar situation. I'm just like, I don't know how this dude feels about me. So, you know what? I reached out a few times, and if you just get nothing but silence, because people can, if they have a choice, if they don't want to hold a full conversation, they can say that. They can just say, hey, I am not up to going into this. But if you're just met with silence, that is your answer. Because do you really want to be embroiled and twisted up in someone whose communication skills are that poor? But on this tower, like I said, I don't know if this is you or them. Sometimes people run away from intense feelings. And when people have intense feelings and they feel like what they feel for someone is so strong that they could lose themselves, they will run for the hills and hide. Oh, they will hide. I want to make it up to you. I wish things were different. Again, like I said, I am so not getting if this is you or them. Maybe this is you, both of you. That wouldn't be the first time. Hold on. Wouldn't be the first time that two people were thinking the same thing, but because they weren't communicating, they didn't know it. Let's give that a shot. Because that's the dangerous thing about having a communication breakdown. I know dangerous is a heavy word. But when there's no communication, it leaves so much up for interpretation. And when it comes to affairs of the heart, we all tend to think the worst. This deck is very similar. deck is very similar to this one. Let's see if we can get any duplicates here. Photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you nostalgia, make new memories. Wedding rings. Did this person get married, or did y'all have a broken engagement? Hammer. Sabotage, rebuild and interrogation, or persistent working on it. I'm drawn to the last part, working on it. You deserve the best. If you moved away from somebody or someone moved away from you, it may have been because they didn't feel they were stable enough to be in a relationship. And instead of communicating that, they just maybe went incommunicado, or maybe you're the one that went incommunicado. I don't know. Stabbed in the back. That sounds like outside interference. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. On top of, I could lose myself in you. Happiness, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Okay, right here it looks like before everything went all to hell in the proverbial handbasket, maybe things were going nice and it kind of blindsided you. I want to make it up to you. I don't know if you want to give them a lot or they want to give you a lot. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Okay. Maybe this is why it seemed like there was a lot of cups coming up in your finance. Are you guys are you not pursuing, or they not pursuing you because of a lack of stability in life? I know none of us want to approach the person that we care about or that we love or that we're falling in love with or whatever when we're down on our luck. But I remind people all the time, you'll see a homeless couple snuggled up in a cardboard box on the street. Never think you're not enough. Your worth isn't determined by where you're at financially or your career or whatever. This may be especially difficult if you guys have from opposite sides of the track thing going on, like one of you comes from a wealthier background or more generational wealth, and someone else is more of a, well, we're just getting started, our family has always struggled kind of position. Heart knots. Father figure. Triggered. I didn't ask you your gender, so I'm not going to make any assumptions. But I feel like, unsure about your partner, emotionally confused, mixed signals. I feel like you both are twisted up. Feeling provoked, sparking emotions, need to respond. Somebody, I don't know if it's you or them, somebody's not talking. But it's funny, I got on this inverted wedding rings, I got father figure. Makes a great dad, divine masculine, strength, protection. I don't know if you have a child with this person or you wanted to and feel that they would have been a good father, or they need to make a better father. I hope that's not the case, but again, none of this is as clear as readings usually are for me. I think you said you peeked at my channel, so you probably understand why. If the cards aren't chatty, I'm sitting here just kind of actually feeling bereft for words. Upside and passion. Looking, stalking. Ascension. Separation. Okay. This looks messy. Sorry. This is, like I said, so heavy. I think the heaviness is why I'm having issues here. There's a lot of longing on one side, and somebody is just sitting out there almost torturing themselves, unsure of the future. But if this card is correct, descending, when people are going through transformative times, sometimes they go into hermit mode and they hide. Passion, separation, insane chemistry. I'm looking at this over here. Could lose myself in you. Happiness, joy, paradise, and you get insane chemistry. The star. I can't show this card because I can't show it close up. The star, but it's inverted. Were you pouring into this person and they weren't pouring back into you? I flipped that over. Then I get the lovers. 4 of Swords. I see a mother and child up there, and they're alone. Inverted 10 of Cups again. Yeah. This feels like you at least feel like you either walked away or lost someone you cared about a lot. I'm trying to figure out the best way to give you some advice on this. I'm almost scared to because it's so complex and messy. Let's be daring. If you guys were meant to be together, I feel like I said, there's someone from your past maybe you haven't really spoken to. Missed opportunity kind of feeling. What should MG? What's going on? Yeah, someone's quiet. It says illusion. I may be quiet right now, but you're always on my mind. Remember that separation is an illusion. We are always together. We are drawn together by faith. Trust your intuition. I am working hard behind the scenes to heal and reach out to you soon. Stay strong for me. I'm coming back home. That figure, they're alone. And then this figure in the background, like, I took that initially as somebody in the background maybe doing something. Maybe somebody walked away from it. I'm going to stop right there so as to not muddy the waters. Please let me know if this helped at all or if I was totally off base. I do not mind redoing this because this is, like I said, very heavy, not so clear. Working on a relationship, office romance, being a workaholic. Okay, maybe this is somebody you work with or worked with at one time and someone that's working on themselves. I hope this has been helpful in some way to you, MG. I am actually going to stop and reset the board, light my sage, and go ahead and upload this for you right now. It's, you see, I've got my Fitbit charge on. It's 9:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully I'll have this up by 10:15 p.m. Usually takes these videos a little bit to render. You know, gotta go through the whole YouTube posting, but yes, please. I'd be honored if you subscribe to the channel, but not a requirement. But please do like the video so I know that you saw it, and leave me a comment. If I'm totally off base, like I said, I don't mind, but if I am on the right track, I also wouldn't mind exploring this further if you could guide me which part I need to look deeper into. So this is your girl, Salim Moon.